We were all witness to a new trick being invented, a 1080 ditch. What you do is you do a 1080, you ditch one of your skis while in the air, and you land it just on one foot. Did he do it on purpose? No. Did the crowd absolutely love it? Yes. He got second place, got a pretty big score. That's Matej Svancer, and the ski fell off, and he stuck the landing with 1 foot. Now I think you say, hey, I'm going to do it on purpose, and you should get credit for it. That's something you missed that you never planned on watching, and this is everything you missed that you never planned on watching. Today's episode is brought to you by Golf Ball. The AFCON championship between Senegal and Morocco was a doozy. We have controversy, we have protests, we have a ton of stuff. We're in extra time, and the corner kick is put in off the head, off the post, off the head, into the net. Senegal takes the lead. Wait. Referee says, hold on, just chill. Let's take a look. And then they say number 4 pushed the defender to get to the space to get his head on the ball. They say no goal. That was illegal. Morocco loves it. Now, Morocco has won 4 of the last 6 matches against Senegal, but Senegal is on an unbeaten streak. Their last 18 games, they have not lost. Now here we are in the championship, and we're going into close to the 95th minute. In extra time, we've got another corner kick for Morocco. It's put up and batted away. Senegal gets it out. They get it down. Well, actually, no. Okay, Morocco's got it. And number 10 is just going to kick it out of bounds because he's got some complaining to do. The referee got some splaining to do. Whoa. He hit me. He tore me down. Hey, look at it. Hey, look at it. What is this? Everybody look at it. Everybody's like, okay, chill. All right, he wants me to look at it. I'm going to go look at it. Let's see. And if you watch number 25 here, does he do anything you think that he's not allowed to do? Yeah. It's a yellow card. Now, Senegal's pissed because they're like, you didn't call it in live time. You let them ask for a review. What the hell? That's not cool. What you screw you. Fans are saying screw you. The players protest. They leave. They leave the sideline. They go into the clubhouse. 16 minutes. Now, Mané, he's like the veteran of the group, and this guy with the straight hair is like, can you go get your teammates? Like, can we be cordial about this? Let's go just continue playing. You know? I know they have a penalty kick in stoppage time, so he's the leader. He says, come on, guys. Let's finish the match. It was a 16-minute delay. They were throwing stuff on the field. Now we've got the Morocco player just taking his time on the penalty kick, just staring at the ball intently, just staring at it, not looking up. And then eventually looks up because he realizes the referee and the keeper are like, yo, dog, you alive? What are you doing? Did you get lost in what your plan was? The keeper's like, is the ball in the wrong spot? Is everything cool? You're good? Okay, all right, I'm backing up. Let's just do it. I'm getting bored out of my mind. He goes back to thinking. He's thinking hard. And what he's going to do is try the Panenka penalty, and it is a failure beyond belief. People are saying one of the worst penalty kicks in the history, but it's just what happens when the goalkeeper doesn't fall for the Panenka. The Panenka penalty kick is when you just kind of, lob it down the middle. You're banking on the keeper diving and it just falling over his head. I feel like if you've never seen one, you need to see one to understand why, like, sometimes this is genius, but when it doesn't work, it is awful. So now Senegal, they protested. They left the match. They're still in it. It's in the 94th minute, and our guy Mané, the leader who took them back on the field, steals the ball, drop kicks it. They pass it up to this dude who's going to have a nice lefty boot. Boom! Game winner. Unbelievable. They went from protesting to winning the championship. Well, they're up 1-0, and it was a nice steal. Cuts to the middle. Drops it back, hits the guy. Great ball movement. He's actually almost going to get tripped up here, caught from behind, and then his teammate ends up kind of screening him. Look at that window he put it through. And perfect ball there. Wow. Now the fans are kind of just standing around. You would have thought more. And the Morocco fans, they're worried. It's their home field. They wanted to win. They didn't want to lose. That's how sports fandom usually works. And that would be the final 1-0 on that play, on that failed Panenka. This guy, he's laying down in celebration. And he's thinking, maybe I should have done not that. And Jacobs is excited. And what a championship. What drama. What fun. What sadness for Morocco. Very sad and wet. Sad and wet. Bad combo. This episode of Things You Missed is brought to you by Golf Ball, not the object, the sport. We created it in our warehouse, and it is a fan favorite. The playoffs are about to begin, so tune in. Warehouse Games, Golf Ball, our own creation. The Australian Open gave us a premature celebration and then a backfire. Bassavoretti versus Offner. Offner, the Austrian, he's up 6-1. He's going to get the 7th point. He thinks it's a 7-point tiebreak, but that's not it anymore. So he celebrates like he has won the match. He starts walking forward. He fist pumps. He says, I'm so smart, and that's why I won. And then the judge is like, it's a 10-point tiebreak, pal. And he's like, okay, my bad. I forgot. So 7-1, he thought he won. Did he dump all of his adrenaline? Because now Bassavoretti's like, I've got an opening here. It's a 10-point tiebreak. 7-1 becomes 7-3, becomes 7-4. Oh, no. And now he's got the serve. And let's see. Okay, 8-4. Now they switch sides and 8-5. Bassavoretti coming back. It's first to 10. You got to win by 2 in the tiebreak. Now it's 8-6. And there we go, 8-7. Is he going to tie this thing? Yes, he does. 8-8. And he's thinking, all right, you celebrate early. Now you're going to choke. 8-8. Oh, he takes the lead. 7-1 becomes 9-8. Bassavoretti in the lead. And he would have won if he got that. Instead, 9-9. It would have been 10-8. He would have won. Now it's 9-9, and he's getting put all over this court. Like, he's on defense the most of the time. He's running this way. He's running all the way this way. Now we're going to run him this way, and now we're going to get back to the middle. No, we're still going that way. He's just back and forth. Got to be tired, sliding all over, and that's going to take its toll. Eventually, it goes too deep, and now Offner, he's got a chance to win. Win this point, you win. Instantly does not. Bassavoretti gets him on the serve, and then he has another serve, 10-10. He's going to run him all around again, and the same thing, it's deep. And he says, yes, okay. And he's like, oh, my God, another one. Here we go. Another chance for the Austrian, and nope, 11-11. We're tied up again, and then he's too deep. Bassavoretti has the lead. If he wins this, he comes all the way back and wins. And what do you know? Approaches the net, wins it, and then gives him the choke sign. He said in his post-game interview that he thought about doing this way earlier than when he was down 7-1. When the tiebreak started, he thought about doing this as a celebration because he saw the Pacers bring it back in the postseason of the NBA. And he was like, that's fun. And then it matched. Now, people think Offner might not know that, like, choking, like, that was indicated, that was towards him. That was saying you choked, meaning you blew it. He might not know. In Austria, they might not have that because he was very cordial on the handshake. So if anyone's watching that's Austrian, do you think that translates well, or do you think he would see this and not know what it is representing and that it's an insult towards him? Because they just dap each other up like good pals on a Sunday getting a morning workout in. Let's go to women's college basketball. Cal and Syracuse are in double overtime. There's 22 seconds left. California's up 83-81. Syracuse has the ball, and Dom Darius says, you dummy, why'd you turn your head? She throws it off the defender's back and gives herself the layup. You've seen this enough, because it's always a big highlight when it happens. You can't believe it still happens. But it does, just right off your butt, back to me, and the game is now tied. Let's go. Now in triple overtime, she gets sent to the line with a chance to take the lead. She missed the first. She did hit the second, so she ties the game in triple overtime. Now California's going to call a timeout so they can run a play. They got 34 seconds, 33 seconds, 32 seconds. Down low, we're at 30 seconds, we're at 29 seconds. They miss it. Now we're out of timeout, so the ball just rolls, and they say, you know what? Let's give it to the hot hand. Dominique Darius, number 20. And she says, chill. Everyone chill out. Chill out. I got it. I'm feeling great. Just stay back there, please. I'm going to wind this down to 8 seconds, and then I'm going to take my shot. Here we go. 1, 2, boom, 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 bam. Sinks it. First three-pointer attempted on the night, and she hadn't hit a three-point shot in 2 weeks. Her coach gives her all the love. Her teammate's going to give her a kiss on the head. It's an emotional moment. The coach is like, this is my emotional moment. Now, the assistant coach is yelling some stuff. I don't know what he's yelling. This seems very intense. It seems like, she's sleepwalking, and they're like, wake up, Dom. We need you. Wake up. But it's not. It's loving. But the assistant coach is yelling, and the main coach is going to push him away. He tries to get in there, and the main coach is like, get out of here. We're having a moment. And this is ours. The fans, they're enjoying it. And then still the moment's going. And people are like, there's game left. There's 3.5 seconds left. But it was beautiful. And it seems like a lot's going on. Assistant coach, what were you doing? Was that warranted? Anyway, California's doing their own huddle. They're like, let's drop a play and win this thing. Who gives a shit? They need a 3 to tie. They get the ball. It's up and misses. And another rebound for number 20, who was the player of the match. Ties it up with a trick play. Hits the free throw to tie it up. Hits the 3 to take the lead. Great night for Darius. And it's something you missed, probably. This was full of stuff you guys missed that you never planned on watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate that as always. We got a lot of good fans of the week, so choose your winner in the comments below. Tell your cousins to tune in.